thank you very much for coming, and we really appreciate this. And thank you very much for showing up too. We invited all the candidates that are running for the city council, as also for the water district. And some of them that they said they couldn't make it, and we made name tags for them. And I know George Cambero would be late due to a personal issue he had yesterday. His son got married, so I guess it's still a continuation of the celebration part. And others excused themselves, and they said they're sorry they can't make it because it was a conflict of some sort. And so we have thank you very much for showing up. Let me introduce myself. My name is Kami Sabetzadeh. I'm the chair of the Wildomar Community Council. Wildomar Community Council, or for short we call it WCC, is an extension or evolution of an organization that was started in the 90s, and it was called WIN, Wildomar Independence Now. And then it evolved into Wildomar Incorporation, and we fought annexation to Marietta and cityhood. We worked towards cityhood as a nonprofit organization. Then, when the city started, we, as a Wildomar Community Council, we didn't go away. We became a nonprofit organization, and we started doing things for the community that the government was not able to do. Charity work mostly. And also one of our charters is to educate our community and our public into matters that affect the community. And so we could all be better educated in what we're voting for and what we're choosing. Yogi Berra says if you don't know where you're going, you're probably going to end up somewhere else. So we want to know where we're going, and we want to talk to our candidates and find out what their opinions are. Thanks to the VFW here for giving us this opportunity to hold a meeting here, and we will thank him later also more appropriately. Let's just do a couple of housekeeping things. Please, if you have a cell phone with you, please put it on silent so we don't have any interruptions, out of respect for everybody. And also, the refreshments there, please be just help yourself. The structure of this meeting is that because we are, some of our members also in this group here, WCC, Kristen is one of our members. As a matter of fact, she's been on WCC. And my wife, Catherine, is another member of WCC, been working. And Linnell and Sharon, they've been all involved in arranging these things, and we all work into those communities. But in order for us to be unbiased and not take sides with anybody and don't leave any room for speculation, we chose to select randomly, give people numbers, and ask people to ask their own questions. We didn't want to pre-screen questions and let them just communicate directly with each other. And that's just as long as we're all good and we have good questions. I'm sure we all have good questions. It's going to be a 1-minute response. First, we open it with 2-minute opening statements from each candidate, and let them tell us about themselves. And then we will ask questions randomly. We'll pick a number out of that box, and whoever has that number will ask that question. First question. And the first question will start from the top. The thing goes to Marsha, and then goes to Kristen. The second question, and then Cheryl would answer those questions. We just kind of switch around until we run out of questions. Okay. So with that, I have a timekeeper too. I just ran to Walmart and got a good one here. So I'll just put this one in 2 minutes for each one of you. And if you would like to start, please go ahead.
All right. Clock is running. I don't know, there's so many familiar faces here. I feel like I say the same thing every time. But my name is Marcia Swanson. I am a resident of Wildomar for 36 years. Mother, grandmother, businesswoman. I am a member of the council right now. I've had the pleasure of serving the community for the last 2 years. And I think the city's making great progress. We've got a long ways to go still, so I decided to seek a second term, or actually finish out a term. Terms are 4 years, and I've been on the council for 2. So I would like to continue. I'd like to move the city forward, keep it a strong foundation. Right now, the #1 issue, as you all know, is parks. Our parks need to stay open. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to keep those parks open. Looking to all of you, because we can't do it alone. None of the council can do it alone. We need you guys to help us keep the parks open, to get the word out, the information out. So I'm going to count on you guys as much as you count on us. And that's about it for me.
Ready? Are you going to say ready?
Yes, go ahead.
All right, cool. Good afternoon. My name is Kristen Lloyd, and I am running for City Council. Thank you for coming out today. There's some people I have not met, so I do appreciate you coming out and getting involved in government. It's not one of those happy things, but I do appreciate you coming out and taking part. I am on the Wildemar Community Council, currently the treasurer, was the secretary, and everything is about community involvement, getting more people involved, and building a well-rounded Wildemar, a city of Wildemar that we can call home and be proud of for the future. And really that's in essence what I'm all about. So short and sweet.
Go ahead, please.
Good afternoon. Thank you all for coming. If you've seen me on the City Council, you know what my attributes are, so I won't go over those. I worked on the incorporation for 6 years and also as chair of Wildemar Land Development Review for that same time period. I will say I'm proud of the many significant achievements we've accomplished as a City Council. I think we've made some good decisions in terms of the people that we've hired, and our timely startup was noted statewide. It was unprecedented in the amount of time that we got our city together once we had our incorporation. I just want to bring you an update. The 2 firms, Interwest Consulting, which is our public works and engineering arm, and PMC is our planning arm. We've got a new public works director, Tim DeZamura, and it's D''Z''M''U''R', so you got to, it's hard to say. He has dual engineering licenses as well as being a certified building official and a certified building inspector. So we're getting more bang for our buck from him, and his credentials are extremely impressive. Something I've worked hard on and lobbied for over the past year has come to fruition, a position that is at least as important as our city manager for our long-term survival, and that's a new planning director. Matt Bassey has experience as both a planning director and a community development director. And he's worked in both the public and private sector, and I think he will enhance our community and serve our council well. I've also directed staff to work with SCAG via their Compass Blueprint grant program for money and consultant services in order to begin preparing an long-range Old Town plan for Wildemar. That will be coming to our council at our next meeting. We do have unfinished business. We have a rough road ahead. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, but I think it's important that when you're looking at who you want on the council, you look at their experience and their involvement and ability to make decisions.
And your name was?
Cheryl Aid.